Hi, I'm George Lang.
And I'm Heather Worley.
And this is Weekend Look, your guide to entertainment news in Oklahoma City and the world. So remember how we couldn't stop talking about the writers' strike earlier this year? Well, hold on to your remote control, kids. There's a looming threat of an actors' strike now. On Wednesday, the Screen Actors Guild's negotiators called for a strike authorization vote among the Guild's 120,000 members. One of the subjects is identical to the sticking point for the Writers Guild, internet residuals. Now, the SAG meets 2 weeks from now to discuss the issue and vote, and it takes a 75% approval for the group to go on strike against movie and television producers. As professional consumers of the entertainment, we hope it doesn't happen, because TiVo is going to be hungry for something after all this election business is over with. If it does, maybe we can get the writers to read their scripts on camera.
Yeah. And speaking of the elections, George, how do you get kids to vote? Just say no. Leonardo DiCaprio, Halle Berry, Jennifer Aniston, Tobey Maguire, Eva Longoria Parker, and other stars are using reverse psychology to get young people into voting booths on Election Day.
Please, just don't vote. Don't vote.
Don't vote. Don't vote.
No, seriously, don't.
You don't care.
What's the point? Don't.
Don't vote.
Don't vote.
In a new public service announcement that hit YouTube and other online outlets Wednesday, DiCaprio says, please just don't vote. Others echo his plea, don't vote. But the stars soon twist the message to voting is a civic duty and the only way to affect change. So hopefully this campaign strategy won't work on the youth of America who already vote plenty.
And in related news, concerts and celebrities are continuing their trend as an essential part of the election season. Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen will perform a joint concert in New York City on October 16th for Democratic presidential nominee Barack Obama. And Jay-Z will stage free shows this weekend in Miami and Detroit as part of a voter registration drive on behalf of Obama as well. Republican presidential nominee John McCain hosted a number of country acts at the party's convention in August, and this month, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger will be bringing his electoral muscle to the campaign trail for McCain, but as far as we know, he will not be singing.
Let's hope not. Well, most people know by now that Heather Locklear was arrested last Saturday with a complaint of driving while intoxicated. The latest on that story is that it was a paparazzi photographer, Jill Ishkanian, who claims she wasn't following Locklear at the time, but she did call in the report to police of Locklear's erratic driving. She then proceeded to take lots of photographs of the arrest, which she sold to TMZ for $27,000.
Naturally.
Yes. Ishkanian is the former editor to gossip magazine Us Weekly, and her lawyer said that she was just doing her civic duty by calling the police on Locklear. It's just getting harder and harder for hot celebrities to drink and drive these days, with arrest photos going for such a premium, George.
Changing the subject a little bit, while it was critically overshadowed by WALL-E this summer, DreamWorks' CG animated film Kung Fu Panda was a gigantic hit with moviegoers, pulling in over $600 million worldwide. So it shouldn't be a surprise that the studio might be looking at a sequel. Well, now it's official. Jack Black, Angelina Jolie, David Cross, and Seth Rogen are back on board for a sequel, which is yet to get a title, but will be hitting theaters in 2011. So for those who plan their movie viewing 3 summers ahead, jot that one down.
Which of course means that Kung Fu Panda 2 might benefit from a new upgrade initiative for theaters. 5 Hollywood studios have agreed to help pay for a $1 billion plus rollout of digital technology on about 20,000 movie screens in North America. The upgrade will allow theaters to start showing more movies in 3D. The rollout in the United States and Canada, covering about half of all screens, is planned to start early next year. And to help offset the costs, about $70,000 per screen, the studios plan to pay a consortium slightly under $1,000 per movie per screen, roughly about the same amount it costs them to print and ship a celluloid film copy. More than 20 3D movies are set to hit theaters through 2010, but only 873 locations in the United States and Canada are available now.
Of course, last weekend was a huge one for concerts, including shows by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss, Fleetwood Mac's Lindsey Buckingham, and Ben Queller. And this week is a little lighter, but still there's plenty of live music to go around, with Tesla performing at the Diamond Ballroom on Saturday, and a benefit for Habitat for Humanity featuring Switchfoot, Robert Randolph and the Family Band, Jars of Clay, and Third Day, taking place Sunday at the Ford Center. And a high-profile concert in Tulsa goes on sale this weekend, right, Heather?
That's right. Tickets for Janet Jackson's October 26th Rockwicha concert stop in Tulsa will go on sale Saturday at 10 a.m. Despite her recent hospitalization and concert troubles. The tickets were supposed to go on sale weeks ago, but apparently the original concert promoter couldn't reach agreement with Jackson's management. Live Nation, one of the largest concert promoters in the world, has agreed to take on the show. So Jackson has postponed concerts this week in Montreal, Boston, and Philadelphia after she suddenly became ill during a sound check Monday in Montreal. She was discharged 2 hours after being hospitalized.
So caveat emptor on that one, but if they're going through with the ticket sale, they must be somewhat confident. Now that's all we have for this week, and for more about movies, music, and everything else that's entertaining, check out the Weekend Look section of the Oklahoman, the A&E section of newsok.com, the latest issue of Look at OKC, and of course wimgo.com. For Weekend Look, I'm George Lang.
And I'm Heather Warlick.
See you next week.